Welcome back, you beautiful bastards, to another episode of Booze and News, and tonight we're going to try something different. We're going to play a game called Funny or Fucked Up. Now, I'll post the links in the comments section so you can read the full story for yourself, but basically, I'm just going to read through the meat and potatoes of the story, and then I will determine whether or not it is funny or fucked up. So, let's get started, but first, cheers. There's nothing even on these cards. I don't know why I do that. Now, our first story takes us to a Sonic drive-in in Tulsa, Oklahoma on August 1st. Police arrive to find man with flagpole, complete with the American flag still attached, through his head. Bam! The flagpole entered under his jaw and exited near his right temple. So, under here, right around there somewhere. Suspect Clinton Collins allegedly charged the victim and ran the pole through his head, saying, quote, "That's what he gets. He deserved it." Unquote. EMTs had to cut part of the pole away to fit the victim into the ambulance. He survived, but may lose an eye, police say. Bro, that guy's a savage. He said he deserved it. Like, I don't know what you did to piss him off, but you shouldn't have done that. It was a bad idea. Now, information given, I'm just going to say the story's fucked up. However, I think it could flip really easy to funny if they know each other, and I feel like they do know each other. And if you know this guy, and you're hanging out with this guy, you might deserve a flagpole to the head. I don't know. Like, there's no way he's never done some crazy shit before, and you know him. Like, flagpole through the head, dude, that's New Game Plus shit. That's crazy. You know, nobody starts out like that. So I'm saying fucked up right now, but it could be funny if we find out more information. Moving on to the second story, which takes us to Interstate 80 in Sacramento, California. September 16th. A woman is dead after being hit by vehicles while running from police. Shouldn't do that. Just before 4 a.m., the woman and an unknown number of others exited the car after a short pursuit and ran onto eastbound lanes. Bad idea. Reports say she was hit once by a large vehicle and then repeatedly hit by several others. Yikes. Wow. My first instinct is to say funny, because she was running from police, then decided to jump out of the car and run into traffic instead of the other way. Like she was a Frogger champion or some shit. Turns out she was not a Frogger champion, and she's gone. So, instinct would be funny. I'm gonna call it fucked up though, and here's why. Because she was hit by a bunch of other people, and it was 4 a.m., so they're probably going to work, and she just ruined their day. Can you imagine that? You know, if you're gonna kill yourself, there is no need to involve someone's fucking vehicular device in this at all. So we're calling that one fucked up. Simply because other people's days were ruined and cars were fucked up. Alright, our third story of the night takes us to a zoo in Australia, September 9th. An orangutan finds a possum in his treehouse and throws it like a frisbee. It wasn't really like a frisbee. Video shows a possum flying out of a treehouse and through the air. People are heard screaming as the possum disappears over the enclosure's exterior wall. The video shows an orangutan climb out and look in the direction of the possum that he just launched like a Zulu spear. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. Not much to it. There's video. So possum fucked up. I'm gonna say this one's funny, and I know that sounds horrible. I'm an animal lover, but possum fucked up. He knew better than to go play with orangutan. Nobody goes to play with orangutan. Orangutan's a fucking asshole. All those people watching are lucky that the orangutan just didn't grab the possum, rip him in half, and shove him up his own fucking ass, because that's the kind of thing primates do. Not me, of course. I don't know who said it was thrown like a frisbee. That is not how you throw a frisbee. That's how you throw a fucking battle axe at someone's head. That's how you throw a bobcat that's trying to eat your fucking wife. That is not a frisbee throw. They actually said that the possum was seen like walking away afterwards and like, oh yeah, they're tough. No, he fucking scampered off and died from internal injuries and broken fucking ribs. So that one's kind of fucked up, but we're calling it funny because possum should have known better. Gotta learn tough lessons sometimes, possum. Get your shit together. Story number 4 takes us to Seattle, Washington, January 23rd. Newly released bodycam footage reveals a Seattle police officer laughed at the death of a young woman who was struck and killed by a cop car. Officer Dickface was responding to a call going 74 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone while chirping his engine when he struck the young woman. He performed CPR, but she died. The next day, Officer Fucknuts was on bodycam saying she is dead before bursting out laughing. Quote, "No, it's a regular person," unquote, he says, referring to the woman. Toward the end of the video, he can be heard saying through bursts of laughter, "Yeah, just write a check. $11,000. She was 26 anyway." It's not how old she was. "She had limited value," he said. Oh, what a fucking asshole. Alright, that one's actually fucked up. That's fucked up for two reasons. One, the woman died for absolutely no fucking reason. Dude was going 75 in a 25 zone. She's crossing the street. He fucking smacks her. He doesn't even have a siren on the whole time. Yeah, unnecessary death. Dude probably shouldn't be a cop. And then you got this fucking guy over here laughing about it, talking shit. Also probably should not be a cop. That's a double whammy fucked up. I feel bad for that one. I'm gonna have to take a drink. That show is depressing. Jesus. Story number 5 takes us to Minneapolis, Minnesota. A Democrat Party chairwoman who called to defund the police is assaulted and carjacked in Minneapolis. I'm shocked. If you're calling to defund police and someone comes along and stomps you out to take your fucking car, who do you call? You don't call the cops, right? Because you said defund them. You said you didn't want them. So who do you call? Oh, that's right. You call the fucking cops because you're a hypocrite. She posted on Facebook that she was violently carjacked by 4 very young men. It happened right outside of her home in broad daylight and in front of her children. If I remember correctly, she suffered a broken leg, like cuts to the face. She was basically stomped the fuck in and carjacked. Normally, a situation like this would be very fucked up. However, kind of seems like karma came back around. I'm gonna have to call this one funny. Not that I ever condone violence on anybody or wish violence upon them, but sometimes karma has a crazy fucking way of coming back and biting you in your ass. That's all we got for tonight.